Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. My hero! Academia, baby. We're back in the swing of it. We are in the midst, we're in the beginning of this season, and from a lot of people have said, get ready for an absolute just barnstormer of a season. That's what everyone's been saying so far in terms of like people hyped about this season. You know, there's been people that have reined in spoilers down below, which thank you for that, by the way. And also, I can't wait to see what this season holds. And plus, after what we saw in the second episode, it seems that, you know, there's a lot brewing under, not just in the world as a whole. You know, we have the whole thing with Endeavor and Hawks taking on the League of Villains and all that. But then we also have at school, it would seem that there's always stuff going on at the school, which the title of this episode's got me a bit hyped. Clash. Class A versus Class B. I'm just going to go ahead and get this up on screen. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
Oh dear, why such a ruckus? Perhaps you haven't had enough cheese. That's probably it. Sorry for waking you up. In that last instant, I saw the predecessors reaching out to me.
You witnessed the memories of the original?
I did. It was scary. Mostly because All for One was a part of the dream too.
I learned from my master, my predecessor, that is, about the existence of vestiges.
The memory stopped after the first wielder was given the quirk. Then he spoke to me about how I'm only using 20%, and something he called the singularity. You said they were like ghosts that didn't have intentions, but I think they wanted something from me.
I didn't experience it like you did.
He could pass down the consciousness through One for All.
This phenomenon has only happened to you.
One for All has had many users, and now they're stored within it. They each had their own goals in life. Heroes that they wanted to become. The emotions of those who cultivated One for All are woven into the ability itself. At least that's what I think.
Sounds like something out of the occult. So you accidentally powered up and that woke you. Were you hurt?
No, I'm good.
Right now, the only thing I can say is that I don't know what happened to you last night.
Quirks mix and evolve as they're passed down through generations. The theory goes that this will lead to stronger, more complex powers someday. Extraordinary abilities that nobody will be able to control. Which makes some sense. There were two figures I couldn't make out. Oh, and you were kind of a glowy blur.
Your guess is as good as mine in this. What's important is that you remember One for All is your ally.
One more thing. It's about your old master. She was so beautiful.
I know. Had practical training this afternoon.
She was cute.
Better
yeah.
go or you'll be late.
Good call.
And again,
You look
that's
like you're thick
Sugar
as
Rocky's
thieves,
mom,
per usual.
right? Grandson.
Grandson. Okay.
All right.
So the
It'd just be
grandson
funny.
of Don.
It's like, dude, your grandma's hot. Like whenever he like gets in a fight with him.
No special treatment or funny business.
It's not like I caught you doing something inappropriate. Calm down.
You didn't have to put it that way.
Shinso! Were you hanging out with Mr. Aizawa? I hope you're learning a lot from him.
Oh, I am. You should start warming up. It's going to be a busy day.
Yes, sir!
Oh, God.
Don't you get cold like that, Hagakure?
Yeah, I'm freezing.
You got guts.
Look, my winter outfit. Isn't it, like, super cute?
It's lovely.
I didn't realize that the temperature had dropped so much.
Kachan's is different, too.
Huh? If you've got something to say, then say it to my face, nerd, while I'm blasting yours!
The heat generator? Since your sweat glands are used as weapons, it's a really smart modification to combat the cold. I'm impressed.
Stop praising my suit!
Yours may have changed the most out of
Jesus
everyone's,
Christ.
Midori.
Hatsume made adjustments to the original design that made them even stronger.
She's incredibly talented.
Oh, God. I saw that little twitch with her eye. Just that little... boink.
What are you doing? There you are. We've been looking forward to this.
Oh,
Is that
Class
so?
B.
I'm not sure why.
Like they're
There's
talking
no
about
way
them
you
having
stand
like
a
changed
chance
for like
against
winter
us in this
costumes and
exercise.
stuff, but some of them still look the same to me.
Class A's pathetic attempt at being Rockstar? ours? Or Class B's obviously superior play? Oh, what's this? We won by 2 votes? Our first joint combat training! You're finished!
That's enough.
Yes.
Thank you.
Today, there will be a special participant. Please try not to embarrass yourselves if at all possible. Person is interested in switching to the hero track. From General Studies Class
Here he is.
Hitoshi Shinzo.
Cool.
I wonder if he's going to use the same kind of tape that that he uses.
Could be. That might
Me-
be why he was hanging out with him.
Maybe.
The first time I saw the vestiges of One for All was when I was under Shinso's control.
Maybe that could be something that adds that can help
Was
him.
the timing coincidental?
I already faced some of you as opponents during the sports festival. But we're not friends just because we fought before. I don't subscribe to that sort of sportsmanship. We're still competing to be the best. I need to prove myself. I'm not here in search of friends.
The word is just like challenge accepted.
Be on guard.
Yeah.
Gotta be your friend.
You'll be grouped in teams of 4, each competing one at a time. So won't it be impossible to divide the teams equally? Which is why he'll be participating in 2 matches. 1 time with us and 1 time with Class A. In other words, 2 of the 5 matches will be 5 against 4. It's probably more of a disadvantage to have the inexperienced Shinzo on your side. The larger teams will have the advantage in numbers, but also a handicap. You're all hero agencies trying to capture a villainous organization. You should consider your opponents to be evil criminals. You'll win if you capture 4 competitors. I've lost this sort of roleplay before! Your team's base camp, you'll find an adorably decorated prison. Once you put your enemies behind bars, that will count as a capture. And if 4 people on one of the 5-person teams are captured, that will be considered a loss.
You're making us haul around excess baggage?
Now, draw your lots.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
You'll join 1 team from each class.
Let's have some fun out there, man.
Let's destroy the always in danger Class A and humiliate them!
Take a lesson from us and tune him out as much as you can.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah! Let's annihilate these egomaniacs!
Class B, Team 5.
Hello, Pod. Have you met Kettle?
My starting line.
All right, Shinzo.
Teams will begin at your base camp. You'll have 20 minutes. If there's no decisive victory within a time limit, then whoever has the most people left will be the winners. And start!
Here we go.
We have a pretty good idea of the other team's different abilities, but let's try to stick close together.
Don't you think I could just separate from you guys and let off 1,000,000 volts or something?
Yeah, but what if they knock you out with a sneak attack?
Also, even though he has less experience, they'll want to avoid Shinso's quirk.
Incoming. Data.
Thank you, friends. Shiozaki's to our left, alone. She's using her vines to feel out her surroundings as she heads this way.
She is the most dangerous. Uh-oh!
My roaring rage!
Ow.
Both of them? That's not good!
I sniffed you out with my acute sense of smell!
Quirk? Beast. This feral mode drastically increases his strength, hearing, sight, and ability to sniff things out.
Air prison! A solitary cell that won't allow any sound in! Take them down, Shishida!
Consider this our win already!
Uh-oh. Nope. He spoke.
Wait, did you get brainwashed? It sounded like Shinzo somehow talked with my voice.
Oh, that's the vocalizer.
Modulator.
Oh, dude. That's wicked. And
like once I saw
for Shinzo, that is a perfect complement to his abilities. I mean, if he's able, like, again, if he's able to fool you with the modulator, then basically you're playing into the palm of his hands. You basically, when you're fighting him, he's basically, instead of Eraser with sight, he's Eraser with, like, sound, with, like, vocalization. So I can see why Eraserhead would jump at, or why Eraser would jump at the chance to, like, make him sort of like a protege, because their powers are very similar in terms of their effectiveness. I mean, Eraser, like, stops powers from manifesting, and he can literally stop people in their tracks by just communicating with them. It's, again, brilliant stuff. And, yeah, I can't wait to see how he uses it in the next episode. As a matter of fact, I can't wait for the next episode, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into it.
I'm trying to think of combos with him.
Oh.
And, like, one of the best combos I could really think of would involve, like, someone else that has, like, a shape-shifting type ability that they can lend to others, you know? It's like him being able to disguise himself as someone else.
Twice where he's able to clone others by touching them.
Like, maybe, like, I don't know if the clone would help, though, if it still just looks exactly like him. But, like, if someone had a power that they could basically make him disguised like anyone else, that would instantly
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, he's done that before. He's, I think, with his ability, he's made someone else look like someone else.
Is he? Okay.
I think so. I know that there's, like, that quirk, you know, the chameleon quirk. Which,
so far, the only one I remember for sure is Toga. Is that it?
Toga.
Like
where she's able to transform,
like transform into someone else.
That's,
like if she could give that to someone else.
Her and Twice. That's why they work so well together, because their quirks are so alike.
But yeah, if she could give that to him.
Oh yes.
Like that would be a good combo because he could throw anybody off guard because they wouldn't be on guard about talking to him.
Oh yeah.
It's like he could basically nab anybody he wanted to that way.
It's a good quirk.
It's just that it's one of those quirks that, like, the longer a battle goes on and the, like, if your opponents know about it ahead of time, the harder it is and the trickier you have to be to get it to work.
Well, it's just like Eraserhead. I mean, his power and his quirk only lasts so long because of Eye Strain. And, you know, the longer the battle goes on, the worse it is for him. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though he's got, like, the restriction tape, restriction scarf that helps him, like, deal with people with the with that, even then it's not enough. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move on and get into the next episode real quick. Try and get it recorded before Chad gets here. So again, everyone, thank y'all very much for tuning in. This was My Hero Academia Season 5 Episode 3, Clash, Class A versus Class B. And hopefully we'll see y'all in the next one. And until then, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see everybody. Peace out.